Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honors, and glories to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
the Balaners to our elders and apostles, the great millstone. Salutations to Yakim across the globe that are doing this work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. And we're just gonna do a spirit like the wind, wherever the spirit brings up, we're just gonna go into it. It's 2019, the year of Karagma. All right, and we got like 30 days, about 30 days left for the New Year's. All right, and so-called New Year's. And a lot of stuff been going on this year, man. A lot of prophecy, man. Hey, the chip is here, man. RFID chip, which is a mark of the beast, is here, man. There's a lot of people that had that chip inside of them. In 2019, you see a lot of these countries having uproars, protests, riots. All right, in France, in Hong Kong, where else? Venezuela's doing pretty bad. In Bolivia, in Colombia, in Ecuador, they're rioting right now. All right, and hey, this is all prophecy, man. This is all written in the Bible. We're living in some biblical times, man. And all those riots that you see happening in South America and these other countries, man, it's coming to America, man. It's just like that saying, the best for last. The Most High saving America for the last, man. Because a lot of people in this country, man, are asleep, man. They think that nothing and they think America's gonna be good, man. They think that nothing can touch America, man. People are comfortable.
That's three says sleep. This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
And yeah, so it's right now is a high time to wake out of the sleep, man. Wake up, man. You just turn on the news, regular news, Fox News, NBC, CNN. They're starting to talk about the economic slowdown. All right, you turn on the news, you see riots happening in these other countries. All right, this place is falling, man. All right, it was evident that we're living in the last days, man.
That's right.
All right, can you read the last part?
This is verse 12. This is the night as far as
Or no, read the last part.
Yeah. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Yeah, man. Hey, our salvation is closer and closer, man. Each and every day, every week, man. Hey, it's a closer day to the return of Yahushai, man.
Right.
All right, so hey, we got to get ourselves right first and foremost, man. Get ourselves in order, man.
Right.
All right.
Hey, they knowing it's a high time, and we are walking in evil days, man. All right. So with the also the Proverbs 11. All right, the first verse is the unfallen fast is abomination to the Lord. So with all the destruction that's about to happen, hey, there so also is going to be salvation, man. All right. It says the night is far spent, the days at hand. Let us therefore cast off the work of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. All right. So let's put on the armor of light, man. Hey, so we can withstand, the trickery, the wiles of the devil, man. All right. This place is going down. All right. Esau knows he has a short time. All right. So he's pushing all types of folly, all types of madness in this world, man. Transgenderism, trans-age.
Yeah.
Hey, folly's at an all-time high right now, man. Hey, salvation is near. Yahushua is on his way back, man. There's fires all over the world, man. Hey, scripture says, "For what will I if it ready be kindled?" Hey, he's just gonna come back and finish the job, man.
Yeah, man. This is the wicked, man, that they do reasoning but not right, man. Nothing is said in this proper order, like the brother was saying. If the Lord don't come back, shit's gonna be real fucked up. And America's about to get hit with the most of this bullshit, man. Because we live in a dark society where darkness is being pushed, man. And nothing but a lascivious, impatient ass spirit that is out in this place. So once they don't have those basic necessities, and shit, we just passed Black Friday already. So you saw a little taste of that. People, it wasn't as crazy as it normally would be because the dollar is dwindling. People ain't really got money like that.
Right.
But at the same time, that shit was still getting these people prepared to basically be enemies towards each other. Like shit that they fighting over pieces of bread, man.
Yeah, I do. This is the book of Mark, chapter 13. I'll start at 35. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning.
You in Matthew 24?
Mark 13.
Okay, come on. Keep on.
Verse 36 now. Lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping, and what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.
Hey, well, it says if the good man of the house had have known what time the thief would have broken through and stolen his property, what he would have watched, man. That's how you know you're gonna be the elect. If you are continuously in this thing watching, until the end. This is your life. Like, you gotta have that whither shall we go type of spirit, like Peter said, man. Where the fuck we gonna go, Lord? Like, we really don't have anything else, man. The Lord is our only hope of out of this place and this shit. If we ain't got the Lord, nigga, we fucked. We're fucked.
I got something fast. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. So although right now, we live in a place of tranquility, it's not, our hell ain't breaking loose. We still got time to repent, man. And but it says as a woman in travail, meaning it's gonna happen out of sudden, man. One day, or things are gonna change drastically, man. From one day to another, man.
Just like labor pains, man. Labor pains literally come out of all of a sudden, man. Stress can help aid it and further it. It can make a woman have either a miscarriage or she has the baby more swiftly. Which is the stress that, hey, look at the stress that America's under right now. It's pushing it, man. But at the same time, that travail, when the destruction gives birth, it's gonna come out of nowhere, man. It's gonna shock these people because they weren't fucking watching.
So, yes. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Alright, with that great noise, the ICBM nuclear missiles, fervent heat, making these elements to melt. That's all the nukes that the scriptures talk about, man. Alright, and so seeing all these things are ought to be, man, seeing that things, all this whole place being dissolved, being eradicated, what manner of persons are ye ought to be, man? In all holy conversation, man, in all conduct, man. And scripture says that we have to be example to them that are without. Alright? And we are proof that the Lord is on his way back, man. The prophets are here now, man.
Mm-hmm.
No longer will we endure. Scripture says, Wisdom Solomon, the 5th chapter, the righteous will stand in great boldness, man. And they're scared Esau's scared, man. It's a strange salvation that they fear of, man. Roughly paraphrased.
Yeah. We gotta be separate from this world. You gotta already have that I'm on the charity mentality by being what? By being separate, man. This word holy means to be separate. No matter how people are, we can't. Obviously, everything that's in this society is joined in league with Satan, so we can't be like that. And all those things are gonna be dissolved. The elements melting with fervent heat, man. These people, man, they're gonna be as flames, literally.
Yes, the scripture says that what manner of person you ought to be, man. In our holy conversation, man, and in our holy conduct, man. How do you conduct yourself as a man of the Lord, man, is by following the scriptures, man, the law, statutes, commandments, and faith. All right, and I got some right here. Ecclesiastes 12:1 says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not," man. So if before the evil days come, man, or God says, so before the evil days come, man, before they come, you got time for you to return back to the Heavenly Father, man. Those that are of Israel, man. It says, I'll read it again. "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not,
the years draw nigh, even thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, man. Because when things are in peace and safety, you know, you're gonna remember the Heavenly Father, man. It says what in Psalms, in the day of thy power, my people shall be willing.
Oh yeah, 173. I'll grab it.
When they see that all these prophecies are being manifested, man, that's when they repent and fear the Heavenly Father, man. But some of you it's gonna be too late, man. Cause you guys don't knew the will of the Lord, but you didn't do it, man.
Hey, Proverbs the first chapter. He said, I will laugh during your calamity. Hey, because why? Because you reject knowledge. It's like, Proverbs the first chapter.
Yeah, man. I'll get that scripture. I'm sorry, you guys have it? I want to read this.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This is for y'all. Psalms 110 and 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth.
Right, so when the Most High comes back, man, and shows His power, mainly through His prophets, man, and the signs that the chariots, when the Most High brings and manifests Himself physically, and His Son, Yahushua, people are be tormented, man. And a lot of people are gonna believe as well, man. But that's when they're gonna be willing, man. Be willing because everything that we said, all right, came to pass, man.
Because all the destruction is happening,
Right.
Sedition among men, and they have nowhere to turn to. Yet this whole time we're giving them the warning, the direction to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and they didn't take heed to that. You know what I'm saying? So to back you up, there's 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 11. But thou, O man of the Most High, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses. You know what I'm saying? So those of you that are in the truth, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be in this mind state, man, that we're gonna receive salvation, fleeing all these other things, these earthly things, these carnal things that are gonna pass away. They're all temporal. You know what I mean? Why? Because it's of this kingdom, man. This is not our rest here. So we gotta continue to work and push these videos out and wake up the rest of their life. We believe that the elect are already sealed, like Apostle Tahar has been saying. But nonetheless, we continue to push this work, all right, until E shuts off the internet or shuts us YouTube or whatever avenue it may be. Because Amos 8 and 11 is going to come to pass, and we see it. You know what I'm saying? Like Apostle Gabar always says, you got to have vision in this thing, man. We see these times coming. They're unfolding, man, because it's all in the scriptures. And, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, it's been revealed to us, man. All right?
Go. I got two real quick. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. I'm sorry, 14. It says, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead. All right, and our people are dead, man. Following all these other customs, out of the heathen custom. All right, instead of returning to the Lord, man. It says, Hamashiach shall give thee light. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right, so we gotta walk circumspect in this thing, man. Hey, filter everything we do, whether it be walking our dog to all our daily, even like our daily errands, man. Hey, we filter everything we do. We filter it through the scriptures, man. If I do this, I can't do that. Hey, what the scriptures say. But these people, hey, they walk not. They walk as fools, man, unwise.
Okay, get back here real quick, just because you said that. This is Tobit chapter 4, verse 18. Ask counsel of all that are wise, and despise not any counsel that is profitable, man.
Damn.
All right? Because there's men that are over you with much experience, man, that could guide you through that same situation, man.
Yep.
All right? Just like King David, man, he always asked the Most High for counsel, man. Should I go or should I not? You know what I'm saying? Are they delivered in my hand, or should I go the other way, or just wait? You know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything, but with wise counsel, man, you'll go a long way, man.
Right? And these people don't fear the Lord. Because, hey, what's our wise counsel? Is the scriptures, man. All right? Hey, these people lead us to Esau. That's why, hey, this is Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. And these people want to try to prosper in a wicked society, man, where pedophilia is accepted, you know, homosexuality, you know, bestiality, you know, everything is against the scriptures that this world promotes. All right, they want to continue to prosper here. You can't even enjoy your children. You're working, you work your whole life to pay bills, man, to pay Esau.
It's so wrong that we want to exist in a world where there's no pedophiles, man, no homosexuals, nobody's lusting out after your woman. You just want peace. You want like nice things, man. You gotta worry about nobody stealing shit from you.
Right.
Yeah, which is what this world is all about. It's about con artists. It's about the devil just getting over and just putting us down, man. We don't want this no more, man. And the Lord agrees.
Can I back you up? This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 20. For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach. You know what I'm saying? Because like the elder is talking about, we want that peace, man. That kingdom, man, where righteousness is everywhere, man, and everybody loves it. All right? Because right now the wicked are ruling, man, and we're mourning. You know what I'm saying? The men of the Lord are crying and sighing for the kingdom to come, man, for the Lord to destroy this place.
Can I back you up?
Babusha.
This is Proverbs 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. And like the brother's going into, man, hey, this whole earth is in mourning, man. This place is a wicked society. People act like they're happy, but that's just the pride trying to, hey, that's because they're so fucking prideful, man. They don't want to show that they're going through it. All right? They don't want to show, like, they be studying all on social media, especially. You know, they do all they buy. They waste the last dollar, you know, on these holidays, knowing damn well they need all their money, man. Hey, the whole 9 days that the brother Murphy says, man.
Yeah.
These holidays are a damn lie, man.
Yeah. What are you celebrating? You really you're wasting your time and your money to honor things that don't exist, man.
Right.
To honor idols or just do it for the kids. So you fucking want to kill your kids because you're basically offering them up, man.
Yeah, no, damn well you ain't even happy here, man.
Not even happy.
Check out Slack here. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel, chapter 22, verse this is Ezekiel 22 and 26. It says, her priests have violated my law and have profaned my unholy things. They have put no difference between the holy and profane, which is what you got going on here in America, man. Yeah, shit. You even got people saying, I don't want to go buy no labels. I remember, you know, you used to see the shows when you was little, when they first started doing that weird ass shit. People don't like putting labels on them. Well, fuck. Well, goddamn, that's how the Lord set things up, man. Did it not even say that in the book of Genesis that Adam had named all the Lord's creatures? What was he doing? He was setting up order, man. You know, it's so bad that this is a shit. This person was born a girl, so she's a woman. She's not a man. Or that this guy was born a man. He's not a woman, no matter how much he really wants to be. You can't have what the fuck you want like that, man. That's not how the Lord made things, man. The Lord is coming back for the man that's making that separation, man. They're like, nah, this is really what it is. No. It's really a car, though. Give me the jacket. This is really a car. But it's really a jacket. No. It's a car. It's a fucking jacket. The Lord's coming back for the man that's actually putting things in righteous order, man. Not just having things all fucking nilly-willy how Esau would have them, man. Finish the rest off. Yours. Says they have put no difference between the holy and profane. Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean. And have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths, and I am profane among them. Yeah, the Lord's so righteous, he didn't even let most of these Israelites even know when the Sabbath is, man. You know, they going to fuck off. The Lord's going to jack them up according to that. You know? But the Lord gave us this wisdom to put this out there, man. You know? To make that separation and put things in order, to show you that this is the right way, man. And walk ye in it, man. Like it says in the scripture, man, you shall hear a voice behind you. You know? Saying walk ye in the righteous path.
I have something. The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 32, and it reads, now you learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, and putteth forth leaves, he we know that summer is nigh, and when summer is close, when spring is here, all right, the plants start growing, all right, the flowers start blooming, all right, reading on. So likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it's near, even at the doors. So same thing with prophecy, man. A lot of prophecy is going on right now, man. The RFID chip is here. These brides, the family of the word is here.
Right. It's just like that woman in travail, man. Because as the seasons change, we know the signs when the seasons change. You see the trees falling. I mean, when it's fall, you see the leaves falling off the tree. It gets a little bit colder. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They change color. All right, that's how the prophecies are going to show, man. And as he tells you in second measures, the pains should not stop, man. Those pains that the woman gets in travail, man. They're only going to grow stronger and stronger. Yes. I got some right here. Second Ezra 9 and 7 says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. So everyone that has been putting his time in the Lord, man, and faith, doing his work. All right, it says that and those that believe in faith, verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, man. All right, so those that have been enduring, all right, to the end, man. It says the same shall be saved, man. So you guys are gonna be the elect is gonna be preserved from the perils that are about to come, man. That's why you want to do right now, man. So although you putting yourself off, man, day to day, being a sacrifice unto the Lord, all right, you can get recompense at the end, man. Greater reward than what you could get in this society, man. Because people get their consolation. A lot of our people love it here, man. Why? Because they already received the consolation, man. They gave up the Lord to follow their own pernicious ways, man.
And what you're supposed to do the opposite. You're supposed to give up this world to follow the Lord.
And it says, verse 8. I'm gonna start from the top. So like verse 7. Everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, man. So since the beginning, the Most High already knew his elect, man. He already had predestinated them who was going to be saved, man. Who was able to be able to see the kingdom of heaven, man. It was already preordained. Verse 10 says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. See, I know we were saying earlier, man, these people already received their consolation, man. They received their prize here in this world, man. But it says, and such as in their lives have received benefits and have not known me, all right, and they never knew the Lord. It says, verse 10, verse 11, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance that was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain, man. So those that loathed the law, that hated the law, that abhorred it, you guys are gonna be destroyed by pain, man.
Yeah, because you hated the Lord, man. If the Lord had been down in the flesh, the Most High had been down in the flesh, in which he did come. He sent the Son, to put His Spirit on, and on His man as well. What did you do? You shamed the prophets and you killed them. So yeah, the Lord honestly says that y'all hate Him. Not really us. It's true. Because what would you do to the Most High if He was a man? You would try to kill him. You would try to kill him, man. Because you've been doing that shit to His prophets, man. You've been abusing them, man. Like it's mentioned in the scriptures, man. The world hated they love darkness rather than light. But hey, we who will rise up for me against the evildoer? The Lord said this man still keep on speaking His word, man. I got some of y'all. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 2. It says, He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul. It will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Like, Jake don't know when to come out this world, man. They don't understand the Lord is really physically coming back. This is how we discern the signs of the times, because the Lord said it aforetime, man. Before any of these things came to pass, man, this was written 2,000, well, it's like more than 2,000 years ago. Thousands and thousands of years ago, man, before you was even born, man. The Lord said that these things will happen. And these people, they don't want to wake up to it. They want to live in la la land. And they don't want to call this fictional. But this is the only thing that's actually real, man. Y'all, everybody else want to go outside and be something else or believe in all this bullshit that Esau is feeding you. But this is the only thing that's concrete and real, man.
Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, man. So, hey, as the brother said, man, his words already been said since the beginning, man. It's not a comeback void. Everything that the Most High prophesied about, came to pass, man. When these kingdoms falling, all right, starting with Assyria, Babylon, all the way to the Roman Empire, man. The Lord said they were in the fall and they fell, man. It says, Isaiah 55 and 11, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent them, man.
Yep.
No, so it says it's gonna prosper, man. So it's gonna come to pass, man.
Add something. Oh, you guys, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 26, and verse 5. Okay, so like verse 5 too. I started verse 4. And thou shalt say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, if you will not hearken to me to walk in my law, which I have set before you, to hearken to the words of my servants the prophets, whom I sent unto you both rising up early. So hey, the prophets are out there early, man. Before the destruction comes, man. We're out there warning you people, man. Hey, if you don't repent, hey, this is gonna happen, man. All right, and hey, we've been out in the highways and byways for years, man. All right, hey, the apostle Tahar has been out there for 35 years doing the work, man. So hey, you Jake have no excuse, man. All right, and now we're at the very end, man. Esau's getting ready to take down YouTube. He's getting ready to shut down the internet. All right, and hey, this word has been preached out throughout the whole world, man. Hey, but hey, a lot of you Jakes still don't want to get right, man. All right, so hey, you guys are gonna learn the hard way. Reading on and sending them, but ye have not hearkened. And hey, man, people don't want to listen, man. All right, they still want to continue to live the American dream and just be asleep, man. All right, hey, the things that you see happening in these other countries is coming to America, man, to a city near you, man. Hey, but much worse, man. All right, right there in Bolivia, man, they're having food shortages, just like how Venezuela was going, what's going on in Venezuela. The same thing is gonna happen in Bolivia, man, in Colombia, all throughout South America, and it's gonna come here to America, man.
Right. They hate us because we're telling them what's about to come. Prophesying. Like the brother was saying. And you don't hate us. At the end of the day, they hate the Lord, man.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 37 and 12. It says, the wicked plot against the just and gnashes upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Alright? Hey, so, the feeling's mutual, man. You hate us. Hey, Proverbs 29. Let me get it real quick. To prove what I'm just saying. We hate y'all motherfuckers too, man. Don't we hate them that hate thee, oh Lord?
Yeah, I got that right now. Can I bring it out real
Yeah,
quick? This is Psalms 139, verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee. I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's just what it is, man. All right? These people just push a death lifestyle or death style. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's unprofitable. All right. It corrupts our children and our people as a whole. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and speckled birds that are scattered abroad. You know, the 12 tribes of Israel. All this shit is terrible, man. We hate all that stuff, and that's what we're standing up for, and that's what we're willing to die for, man, for this truth. All right, because we want a righteous place, man, where everything is profitable, you know, and there is peace and there is rest, and it's all allowed, man.
Hey, these heathens want us to rule again, man. And there's a video of this lady crying out, saying, "Hey, come back to your true Lord, man. We need you to rule again, basically, man." There's a video that
Yes.
she's like, "Israel, you were stolen from Africa. You are the real Jews, man." You know? And even these heathens want us to rule again, man. Esau's running on a rampage, man. He's gonna destroy himself.
Hey, what it says, days be not shortened. Alright, there be no flesh to be saved, man.
Yeah.
So this man has to fall, man. You know, this man can continue forever, man. And we see the collapse of the society coming to pass, man. You know, it says in Jeremiah 51 that she would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed, man. You know, so this place can't be healed, man. You know, it's already predestinated to fall, man. And you can see it, man. You know, the American dream ain't coming back again, man. You know, it's gonna be all hell breaking loose real soon, man.
It's getting harder and harder to find a job. You know, I think about a year ago I did a lesson on an article going into how I think it's 60 or 70% of people who make over 100,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck. But it's probably higher now, man. This place is falling, man. You know, it's getting harder to get by. You know, the jobs are laying off people. It's cutting people's hours, man. Hey, this place is through, man. We're at the end, man.
Right.
All right, East ain't getting back up. This economy's not going to get better, man. It's only going to get worse, man.
Right.
You know, get ready for these food prices to skyrocket, man. Because this year, man, 2019 was a horrible year for the farmers, man. You know, and hey, man, these pressures are falling upon America, man. You know, it's also too, Esau doesn't know what he's doing, man. You know, he doesn't know how to rule. He's not giving the land rest. You know, every 6 years you can till the ground, but the 7th year you're supposed to let it rest, man. So all the nutrients and minerals can replenish, man. All right, but
Yeah, and they mass produce all this meat, you know, chicken that we're not supposed to be eating every day, man. You know, America's a consuming nation, man. You know, through everything, man. Through food, you know.
this kingdom sucks, man. You know, in order to get a good, nice serving of like magnesium and good vitamins, you have to eat like 3-4 apples a day. Just you know, back then it used to just you eat one apple and you were straight, man. You know, this kingdom is shitty, man. You know, this place sucks, man. That's why everybody's has bad health, overweight. You know, this place has got to go, man. You know.
And what the scripture says, we look for new heavens and new earth when you go to righteousness, man. So, hey, you know, righteousness coming through this kingdom, man. You know, the wicked are in authority right now, man. All right, we're living in the time of the Gentiles, and their reign is about to end, man. And a new heaven is gonna be established upon the earth, man. All right, this is the kingdom of heaven, man, which was given to you Israelites, man. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You guys are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible, and you know, according to the prophecy, man. It's evident, man. You know, it says we will have lost our heritage. You know, went into slavery. You know, other nations went under slavery through Esau, man. Coming here in America, man. All right, it says that Esau supposed to have us in captivity. In the end of ages, man, because his kingdom was the end of the world, man, and Jacob was the beginning of it that followed it. You know. But that's what Jeremiah 30 and 7. Unless you brothers have something else. Jeremiah 30 and 7 says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it, man." So the day that's coming, all right, a day hasn't been like that since the beginning, man. You know, all right, the flood, Daniel 12:1 says that Mausha, the flood, Egypt, that's not gonna compare to what's coming to America, man. A thermonuclear destruction is gonna destroy this kingdom, man, and it's gonna make it into a desert, man. Not even rivers and lakes are gonna be left in this place, man.
Habakkuk says, Lord, were you mad at the fishes and the sea? He's going to come destroy this place. It's Daniel 12:1. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Basically, the Lord said, man, another nation has seen what I'm about to do to this place, man. Because the Most High said this place is gonna be wiped. This nation, Israel, gonna be wiped, completely, man.
I guess I need to back you up. This is Revelation 16, chapter 16, verse 19. And the great city, America, was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And that's why these rivers are going to be dried up, these trees are going to be withered away, because America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. It's promised, by prophecy, by the word of the Lord, that we're going to receive 200 million nuclear missiles here on this land. And that's why this place is going to be a memorial, man, of what kind of wickedness used to dwell before the kingdom.
Like the brother said, the Lord said it, man. It's here. The Lord is not a man that he should lie, man.
Right.
You ever seen people who really want to keep their word, or people that you had Jake that had that overrighteous spirit that makes swears and oaths. Now the Lord said he swore by nothing greater but himself. Like, well, shit. Shit. He was the only person that can say on him and actually defend it, man. Nobody else can do that, man. The Lord, he swore. Can somebody get that scripture where it says the Lord swore, man? He swore and he delivered, man. He swore that he was going to take down Esau. He swore that he was going to put us into captivity and then deliver us. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. It's just these weak-ass fleshly bodies, you don't want to believe it. You want to be living in the flesh, you're not going to believe that the Lord is a man of his word. Because all you're going to see is wickedness, man. And you're going to love it. But if you filter things through the scriptures, the Lord is going to show you.
No, back you up with scripture. Malachi 1:4 says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, man. And Esau did that, man. He built up back Rome, and then the rebirth of it was America, man. And this place started from nothing and became this great and marvelous kingdom, man. But it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. All right, and the Most High is about to throw this place down, man. Because why? Because and they should call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Most High had indignation forever, man. All right, because why? They're the border of wickedness, man. They do everything contrary to the scriptures, man. All right, and that's the one nation that the Lord has had indignation forever, man. All right. So far that it tells you in Obadiah 1:18 that all the house of Esau should be stubble, man. It says this on that.
I got Romans.
Oh yeah, one scripture.
I could bring this one out real quick. It's Romans 3:3. But what if some do not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. All right, hey, Romans 15:4. Everything's written 4 times, written for our learning. All right, hey, so the Lord said it. He's gonna deliver, man. All right, hey, just like he said, let's get real quick, because this place is about to be completely destroyed, man. Hey, this place has to be destroyed. All right, and it's gonna be destroyed with nuclear fire, man. All right, this place needs to be cleansed. This place is abominable, man. It's defiled, man. The air, the water, the food, the people, everything everything is defiled. It has to be destroyed. Hey, but people don't want to be destroyed. Why? Because they have no faith in the Lord, man. They rather be like, oh, fuck it, YOLO. As long as I die high and drunk, I'll be straight. Man, you don't know what the Lord had. The scripture says, your tongue, your eyes will melt, man.
Okay.
All you gonna feel, it will be consumed, man. You're gonna feel all of that, man. It's Malachi 4:1, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall be burned them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Alright? And so the Lord's gonna come and destroy this place, man. Scripture says, think not I come to send peace, I come not to send peace, but a sword.
But a sword. The Lord won't. Hey, man, somebody get that in Isaiah 48:22, man. The Lord, man. Hey, the Lord is not a man that he should lie. He said he's a man of war, man. Shit. You see how? Hey, man, look at the world today, man. He put up this man Esau, man, just so that he could destroy him with a horrible battle, man. He made this guy the last person on earth to rule, who was nothing but a fucking. He created Esau, man. The Most High created Esau. Look how war hungry he is, man. The Lord wants to fuck him up, man. Somebody got that? Isaiah 48:22.
Yeah, Isaiah 48, verse 22. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked.
Hey, man, it says that we would have wars with Amalek from generation to generation, man. Yep. The Lord wants us to fuck these guys up, but you gotta wait for the match, man. You gotta wait for the match. It's about to be a final showdown to where the Lord is about to utterly fuck these people up. And it's gonna be funny as shit. Like, call Allah, you like, y'all about shit. Close this up, brother.
Before that, man, hopefully this was an edifying lesson for the hopeful righteous elect that are scattered throughout the whole globe. All honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect Akim. Shalom, Abba,
Man, Lord,